Hello guys, welcome back to Fantasy Football Maniacs. This week Cowboys are on bye, so we're going to do a mid-season review of our Cowboys. We'll go through this year's play so far, what we like on offense, defense, special teams, and coaching. We'll start with where we are. Cowboys are
3-4 right now.
3-4 right now. So we are on the brink of going into a schedule where you need to make a move. It's a crucial time, and as everybody knows that we have the trade now. We lost our first year pick next for the next year, but we got Cooper. We'll talk about that. Let's start with the offense. So far, what do you like?
The offense is like the running game. Zeke is still good. He's playing like a pro bowler, and when given the opportunity, he's getting consistently on the runs and big plays. He's able to make the big plays. So the running play is the only good thing so far I like about our offense for this season. And I see that like Michael Garrett is emerging a little bit, breaking out, and hopefully with the Amari Cooper, we may be able to stretch the defenses a little bit. But that's in the future. But so far, apart from Zeke and the running play, Dak is very inconsistent. Maybe that's a scheme, that's the game designed for him. But my pick is only on Zeke so far.
Yeah, so the offensive line play, that's the one that's I believe that's truly putting us back in many of the games. We don't have consistent offensive line play, especially with the injuries they had.
So we have our offensive line has been like our strength for like almost like 4 seasons right now, and because so many first round picks, so that's like it's like fourth. But unfortunately, this season they are the ones like holding Dak a little bit. They're consistently giving sacks, big sacks, a lot of tackles for losses. Because the main reason is like Travis Frederick, that's a serious blow, and now Jack Martin is not really. He's playing hurt.
Yes.
Right after he got the big contract, and then like we got like a second round pick, Connor Williams. Mm-hmm. He has been very good at tackle for Longhorn. But now he's asked to play as a guard. He's still undersized. So it's like changing position and like him being undersized, and suddenly he can pick up like 20 to 30 pounds middle of the season. So and Lyle Collins is like very inconsistent. Tyron Smith is playing with back hurt. So Tyron Smith is like he has set like bar so high as a left tackle, what should be a left tackle, but now he's like middle of the pack. So that's where we are missing it.
And in some of the games, I liked how they utilized Cole Beasley. We always felt, he should get into more Wes Welker kind of a role. But for some reason, all the time Cowboys fans felt he has been underutilized on all of the occasions. There were 2 games in which he gave the spark, but again, it's too much.
I think the issue is that we don't have a field stretcher. If the field is not stretched and Dak is not consistently targeting someone in the deep, the people are actually defenses actually stacking the box.
Yeah.
And the intermediate routes that Cole Beasley or Alan Hance or Garrett can actually exploit are actually blocked.
Yeah.
So even Zeke is not able to move in the way that he used to move because the box is stacked. The defense is not about, there is no 2 safeties. They're playing only with 1 high safety.
Yeah.
So there's a lot more coverage in the zone.
Yeah, because the defensive coordinators know that Dak is not someone who keeps looking at the deep and can make use of the free open receivers. So they kept challenging him like okay, go ahead, let's see what you can do with this. And unfortunately, with our conservative play calling, we are playing to the defense strength. We are not playing our offense strength.
Yeah.
Rather, we're playing to the defense strength. So that's what is holding back. Very, very conservative play calling and lack of schemes. Cole Beasley can be effectively used with the scheming, or Zeke. We have like very good talent, very good personnel, but somehow they're being underrated.
Scott Linehan is not actually having a very good call. He's very predictable in terms of play calling, and so the defense is able to actually match up whatever the offense is going to throw at them. So it's not a very good place to be in as an offense, Cowboys offense, when defense is actually pulling up and they're making a very bad game into a competitive game and keep the offense in the game till the 4th quarter or something, most of the cases.
Yeah, so with this, we know the limitations on the offensive side. So do you think Cooper is going to help them? Overall, You have seen, the trade has been done for a week now.
Yeah.
For this season?
Yeah, for this season, you have seen so many people talking different things, and some people.
Yeah. I think personally, I'm not a great analyst or anything. I'm just like a Cowboys
We are
fan.
just a fan.
Yeah. So, but somehow I think having Cooper is going to help our team, even though it's for him it's like just 2 weeks in the offensive part, but like definitely it's going to help because he's going to stretch the defense. He's a very good crisp route runner, and he's known for his drops. But that is more to do with being in the Oakland.
Hopefully.
Yeah, and then he's still like 24. Less than 24,
Yes,
and he's still very young. He didn't lose a beat, so he's still fast. So he's going to challenge the defense, and I hope they design the plays for Cooper, and then they use him effectively. But having him on the field is definitely going to help.
He has got a 4-2 speed, so
yeah.
he's going to definitely stretch the game, and they're not actually going to able to actually stack the box against him.
Yeah.
And
So we are not like one-dimensional offense anymore.
Exactly.
We are not like if you stack the box, you stop the Jeep, we are done. No, it's not like.
hopefully they scheme him up and they keep it open
Yeah.
and throw him so that the defense knows that there is a weapon there.
Yeah.
They have to cover and have a high safety over him,
Yeah.
and also have someone else running the other route so
Yeah.
that they can be open.
Yeah, overall, I think Cooper is definitely going to help, we believe, as fans, and we are excited to have him. But the cost they paid for
It's a debatable thing.
Yeah, it's a first round pick, and many people are saying that there is no better wide receiver than this guy next year draft. So that's the.
There's two things. Yeah, would they have got it for a lower price? That is, again, we don't know as managers. Yes, they might have got it if we would have loved it if we had gotten for a second round pick. But again, if that is the price to be paid for a first round pick for Amari Cooper, who has 2 years on his rookie contract still available at the low price,
Yeah.
that's a win-win situation.
Yeah,
for
you
him.
heard the Jerry Jones statement. He said, "Everything whatever worked in my life, I always overpaid." So
That's fine. See, the key point is what
so are the
it
Cowboy
worked out.
tickets.
So probably at some cost. Like for example, like you take the Denver's case, they drafted Demaryius Thomas first round, and like they got Emmanuel Sanders from Pittsburgh.
Right.
Now what are they doing? They're trying to trade away Demaryius Thomas, but they're still keeping Emmanuel Sanders. So maybe it works out the same way for us. So this is all reactionary. Oh, we were losing a first round pick. Oh, that's for next year. Come on, our season is still not done. So, and what is the guarantee that the next year first round pick is going to be the
You never know. You never know.
You never know. So if you are into the contention on especially NFC East is pretty much winnable division. So whatever it costs, like let's see, but don't give up this season. That's what Jerry Jones did.
Yeah.
And also like we discussed, it's a good test for Dak. Okay,
It's actually a place where Jerry Jones is putting the top receiver on the side of Linehan and Garrett and saying if you don't win, you don't have an
Exactly.
excuse.
So now he got like so many excuses to not to give a big contract to Dak. If this doesn't work, and then also you can get rid of Scott Linehan and Jason Garrett and whole his coaching staff. So
Yeah.
Cowboys
it's
fans.
overall, I think it's a good.
Price
acquisition.
wise, this will most likely be debated only for hopefully for this season. And I think in the next couple of weeks, most likely, like I expect Dallas to win over Tennessee. And I think when Dallas go to Atlanta, that will be a true test of Amari Cooper. That's where if Amari Cooper can play a significant role in Dallas getting their first away win, I think most of these debates will be put to rest. At least for this year.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the verdict is. It depends on how Cooper is going to do.
But
and
if
also-
Cooper turns out to be a bust, this will be discussed for a long time.
Yeah, definitely it's not like Rai Williams trade or
Right,
regular trade.
right.
The cost is not that high, the price is not
Right.
that high, whatever we paid. But definitely first round pick is a lot worth, no doubt about that. But Cooper, I think he has the skills to prove himself. He's a two-time Pro Bowler. He's very young. He's just as old as
24.
Gallup.
Yeah.
So,
just
so
return.
it has all the good things
Right.
in it. No doubt about that, and we should appreciate Cowboys owners trying to do something to win this season.
Right, not giving up
Yeah.
and still being
Yeah,
in the
not
hunt.
liking this season.
Yeah, it's still being in the hunt. Yeah.
Yeah. So on defense side, defense this year it really surprised. They have been surprised to the positive side, I should say.
No, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because knowing the season, like you went with the same staff, like of course you got like vendors, but last year we had the same thing. Our passers was amazing. Demarcus Lawrence, David Irving, they all but this year, okay, Tackle Charlton picked up, Randy Gregory joined, after 2 years suspension, he's doing good, and the surprise party is Jalen Smith.
Yeah, that's exactly. The surprise part on the defense is really the linebackers.
Yeah.
When Shanley went down, nobody thought Dallas is going to win any game. So that's really a good thing.
We have seen so many times, the moment you unplug Shanley from the line, any offense will run all over the Cowboys defense. Practically did the same thing. Yeah, but that's not the same case anymore. You got Leighton Vander Esch, Jalen Smith. Man, they're amazing.
This year, with Orlando Scandrick gone, they have actually putting up good numbers. Byron Jones has been moved into cornerback and he's playing most of the snaps in cornerback. He's playing good.
Yeah.
And Rod Matley is usually set up like he does more with what limited talent he's given. With talent on across the board on this defense, it's going to be a very good defense for a long time to come.
Yep.
Yeah, bringing the Seattlers and also help them. Definitely over there. He has been doing amazing work with all the secondary. That's a good thing. And the thing we would like to see little improvement on the defense side is on secondary. Very often they are giving up all of
big plays. That is because that comes to the experience. They are not experienced.
Exactly, and also that's a common complaint about Cowboys forever actually, to be honest. So they can stop the elite red zone defense. At least this year, they've been very good, and also their passers, linebackers, they're the best ranked run stop defense.
Yeah.
But secondary has been prone to giving a big.
They don't have somebody like Byron Jones. The reason he was scored because of the size that he has over the other cornerbacks that we have. So that's the reason we are actually moving. They'll get better. They'll eventually get better. We are not worried about those people at now.
Yeah, you worry less about the defensive part rather than because defense is still defense is still the one keeping us in the game.
Exactly, defense is keeping the team in the game. And even if you look at some of the losses, right? If you look at the score line seems respectable.
Yeah.
Even with the non-functional offense in some
as a fan, the only thing that you would like to see improve is just the secondary. Other than that, every other
defense aspect
group in defense is really playing good.
While they don't have many superstars, they as a unit,
as a collective unit, the collective units are doing. That comes with that's Rodman special. He always does that. Whatever throw at him, he'll get the best out of that, and that's what clearly reflecting on it.
Yeah. And coming to the special teams, the kicker, the Dayton is out. It's been good, no doubt about that. Though he missed a couple, is working out well for the team. And one thing as a fan we would like to see it improved is the punt rating and kick rating. So every team in not every team I should say, 50% of the teams they are doing better on kick ratings and punt ratings. The field position for Dallas is always within 20, 25, maybe 30. That's the one area we'd like to see improvement. And after Dwayne Harris, so there's nobody that could consistently take at least 10 yards on the ball forward. That's one area that
we would like to see somebody, other teams like invest a lot to get a good kick return, punt return. Somehow I don't know why Cowboys always miss that. Since Dwayne has left, we never got anybody. We thought we got Ryan Switzer to the same thing, but he's in Pittsburgh. He went to Oakland. He's in big route. But after that, I thought Tevin Austin, they released him, but now he's injured, and even then, even before he got injured, I've never seen him getting. Cole Beasley, that's kick return punt return is not something you put your strong weight receiver, best wide receiver. The thing is,
they've been hesitant to put Cole Beasley there. If he goes down, he is the primary receiver for the guard. So, but now with Amari Cooper, that things can change.
No, I don't think they would play Amari Cooper to return kicks.
No. With Amari Cooper, Beasley can.
Maybe they'll give Beasley some opportunity to
Some
return.
more opportunities than before.
Sure.
Yeah, so kicker is good. I mean, the punter Chris Jones is always good. Only thing that we'd like to see some improvement is on kick return and punt return.
It takes like 30 to push it a little bit and put us in a good position. Like we are not like our DAC itself is not like deep ball guy.
We were discussing just a few minutes ago, like maybe Dallas should utilize tight ends more effectively. It's a challenging
that's
job.
one place we'd like to. That's the improvement list as a fan. We'd like to hope that Jeff Schwein, though he emerged as he took hold of that position, he got injured. So that's one need the team I think has. One of the big.
Jerry Jones is a big fan of Rico Gallos because he is like what is the basketball champion?
He's called
jump ball championship or something.
Zeus, right? His nickname is Zeus.
Yeah, somehow he's forcing coaching staff to use him a lot, but again, our common complaint is
He blows off pass defense all the time, so that's one of the complaints he has.
he cannot block. So
Yeah, and looking forward, we are 3-4 now.
yeah.
So, what do you think Cowboy chances?
But luckily we are in NFC East, which is pretty much winnable. I mean, Philadelphia won, and then now Washington seems to be running away with that. Like, and they're like 5-2 now. But Washington is like the most boring offense. So I don't think they will actually get through.
More boring than Dallas, or is it a coin toss?
No, I mean, hey, come on, Cowboys are not winning.
They are 5-2 now.
Yeah, true, but I don't think they can last line. Somehow I got a feeling, and I don't want them to last line. And also, so it's a winnable division.
Right, true.
It's not like we are worried.
Yeah, Jets are totally out.
Yeah.
Philadelphia is struggling. Their defense is struggling.
And now they are like more people got injured with the Jacksonville game.
Right.
So Philadelphia is going to struggle, but probably Carson Wentz. You have like elite quarterback, Pro Bowl quarterback, but
Their offensive line has gone down. Lane Johnson has gone down.
but like see, we are going to we have like 8 games left, and then I think we are going to play 3 road games and 5 home games.
Yeah.
So there is a good chance for us to become a 9-7.
Yeah.
Or if Cooper experiment really works out, probably 10-6. So then it will come down to week 17.
Yes.
It will come down to football guys. What you're saying?
Yes.
Football guys, let's say that. So
I mean, I would be surprised if NFC East winner is 9-7. So
yeah, it's possible. It's a bad division, at least for this year. But it's a winnable division. So
It's a winnable division. They tried their best, whatever they could.
Yeah.
They lost. They mortgaged their future first round.
Hopefully, they're actually trying to win this division right now and make a move of now and change some things, because otherwise, Amari Cooper trade is going to be backfired, and people are going to talk about it. They have to actually the jobs online with Amari Cooper trade online. So
Jerry Jones is the one guarding.
No. Jason Garrett. They have their primary receiver, right? So now their jobs are online. So you have to definitely scheme something, do something, and get the offense moving a little bit more.
Yeah.
But of course, there are 5 home games which are completely winnable. They are actually unbeaten and at home.
except for
They are unbeaten at home. So we are going to be favorites on the 5 games, which takes us to 8.
Yeah, we hope that as a fan, we hope that with our division we'll be at least.
We're at least starting
against
at
Saints at home, or are we going to Saints?
We are going to New Orleans.
Oh, okay, so that's fine. So we still have 5 winnable games at home.
Out of the 3, after Tennessee comes, there is a stretch of 2 games on the road, which is Atlanta and Washington. So is it Atlanta and Washington?
No, Washington is.
I think New Orleans is coming here. We are going to Atlanta again.
I think it's Eagles and Falcons. So Eagles and Falcons, those two games are actually going to make us look at what the future is going to be, because if you win those 2 games, or at least come up with at least 1 win from those 2 games, especially with Eagles, you are up for winning the division.
So I expect Dallas to win 4 out of the 5 home games except for the Saints.
Yeah.
So that takes them to 7 wins. At least you need 2 more wins to win the division.
Yeah.
Those 2 games.
So the on-road games, Atlanta. I would like, it may be too early to pick which are the 2 favorite away games that they can win. But you need to grab an away win, or else it will be tough to win the division with 8-8.
Exactly.
Definitely, the coaching staff. I'm pretty sure they're doing the regrets or the decisions that took against Houston, the game that they lost in overtime, some of the decisions.
Yeah.
So that's the closest they came to winning an away game. But they have to grab at least.
And also last week, like the kicker, the penalty of the kicker.
Yes. So you need at least 2 away game wins.
Those 2 wins would have been actually make us sit on the top of the table right now.
Right.
Those 5 wins, we could have actually had 5 home games, which would take us to 10. If we just take care of business at home, we could have been in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Those are costly mistakes.
There are a lot of good
Yeah, there are always
Yeah.
ifs and what ifs.
ifs and buts.
Yeah.
I would say that the only thing that will set you apart from a world champion to an ordinary is winning the games that you should actually win. Taking the right decisions at the crucial point is what sets you apart.
Yeah, we are not even in that league.
And
We're
I'm
not ranked.
not forget.
I think you're forgetting the fact that Jason Garrett is our coach.
I've seen blunders from him.
Yeah, that's it, guys, for this week. Thank you for watching. This is the State of Cowboys Affairs from fans to fans. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Subscribe our YouTube channel. Subscribe our YouTube channel. Subscribe our YouTube channel. Subscribe our YouTube channel.